start with Wolfie.
Morning.
Morning.
I first want to get third. I know you said on Saturday you're going to have to go watch back the film and just kind of evaluate what happened and those chances. Can you talk about what you saw watching back that film?
Yeah, good game, good performance. Like I said, the results versus the performance is a fine margin, I would say. But a really good game. First half, because of the first half, we were able to do a really good second half. And after that, in terms of the fact that we didn't score, it was a bit of everything: decision making, technique, spontaneity. So that's why. Obviously, the frustration is still here, but we cannot dwell on these kind of things. We have to move on, and but really pleased with the performance, obviously. So the fact that we didn't win the game because we should have won, to be honest, with a lot of respect with Miami, but minimum 1 or 2 goals, I would say, and but we didn't do it. So this is football, and it was because we were not good on this aspect. Like I told my player, if we concede 4 goals, we're going to put the focus on the defensive aspect for all the players. And the fact that we didn't score, so obviously the focus is on trying to score goals or to finish the action. So this is what we did.
Both Maximo talked about how
Who?
Maximo both talked about how extensive the film watching session was yesterday. How much do you kind of see following that, the impact that those conversations and just watching back the film has on the players?
Listen, we've been there. You know, I think that last year, and we had a few discussions already about this. You were not here, but 2 years ago, this is football, you know. So sometimes, like I said, and again, it's going to be cliche what I'm going to say, but I really believe that. I told my player that, guys, we've been in situation that we faced team who defended with 8, 9 players, 10 players inside their box. If I talk about stats, we had only 0.8 points in terms of expected goal. Now we had almost 4. So this is good. So I prefer that we have many chances. And yes, it's difficult to say that, but this is the reality. And we didn't score. Instead of having the opposite, and we're struggling, because the most difficult things to do in football is to score goals, yes, but this is also to create chances against a low block. And I think that we did everything. So we attack on the side, we attack in behind, we attack in the middle, we attack all kinds of things, but we didn't finish. So for me, like I said, the objective is to see the positive things with that. And we have a lot of positive things. And every day to be the best version of yourself. And I know only that to improve.
Obviously, unless something happens today, this is with the deadline closing, this is the group that you guys will have going forward for the next couple of months, and you guys have maintained a strong record in MLS play. Can you just talk about the confidence you have in this group and just where you see their potential is?
Yes, again, if I talk about the St. Louis game, the last 2 games, St. Louis and Miami, we can see that we faced 2 different styles of play, I would say, and we were able to do good things. So for me, this is my team. We are able to adapt, we are able to attack in different way, we are able also to defend well. The idea is not to only attack. Yes, we want to score goals, we want to win games, but also we want to attack the ball and defend well. And we want to be good on every part of the game. And this is why I believe on my players, because they did well, and this is not by luck that they are here. I'm not surprised because the way they work. Now, again, if we can add players, and I'm going to say the same thing the next window, if we can add players to help the team to have more competition, because I believe that the competition, this is the best way for me to improve, let's do it. If we don't find something interesting, I'm happy with what I have.
And San Jose is a West Coast team. You guys don't get the opportunity to face them a lot. Just can you talk about what you know about their style and what you're expecting?
Yeah, both is both. You know, so again, they started really well. They struggle a bit the last game, but again, difficult team to play. They have also good forwards, and also they're gonna play maybe in a different ways. I don't know, but we expect a difficult game. There is no easy game, and West Coast, East Coast, for us, this is a game in a new opposition. So try to analyze this opposition and try to put the best team to have a good performance.
Thank you.
Since Coach Arena took over, they've added 14 players. 35% of those players are former players of his in New England.
Yeah.
You've done a little bit of that yourself. What's the thinking when a head coach readjusts a new roster and adds a few players that he knows?
Yeah, when we do that, it's because we want to buy time. Simple as that. And that's why now they have a new player with Duan. So we'll see how everything's gonna be. But no, listen, this is always interesting because when you have a new team, you have as a coach you have a clear principle, and if you can bring already players that that the connection is good, they are able to adapt and to put also your vision in place. This is powerful for a coach. So that's why both did it.
Thank you. Coach, having Daniel now getting his first start in the first, almost the full game, what have you seen that he's been able to open up there coming from the midfield into the forwards?
No, he has naturally he's a player who likes to get inside the box, and what I like about him, and I told him yesterday, is and well done, Jim Curtin, because Jim did a good job with him to make the first post run, and as this is not a forward, this is a number 10 or midfielders, and when you are able to smell that, he had 2 or 3 opportunities the last game. This is not something that we work on. This is something that he comes naturally because we run together. So his ability to understand also what we want to do and also to make runs in behind, but also to make the late run or to connect with the forward. And he's been with us only 1 week, I think, but he's able to understand already what we want. Now, you see, there is certain things that he has to improve on, and also he has to understand in a better way what we are looking for. Let's say the pass that he didn't give to Jason, he didn't see him, so he's lucky, because I said if he saw him and you don't give it, you have an issue with me. But no, listen, he created many chances. Yes, he hasn't scored, sorry. But for me, the most important, he was there, and goals gonna come. So he ran 12K, so we know that he's able to run. Now we're gonna have to adjust a few details, but interesting.
And what does it do for the confidence as a whole of a team being able to contain one of the greatest soccer players in Messi to where you limited his chances?
Oh, I'm going to be straightforward. First of all, well done, the defensive player, and they did a good job for that, for the rest defense especially, because Messi is so good to walk on the pitch, and after that, but he doesn't walk just for the sake of walking. He walks because he knows that if he gets the ball in this area, he sees already everything, and we did a good job with that, and especially Sean, obviously, because. We said we're gonna go all in, and he stayed on the 1v1 with him, and 1v1 against him, this is not easy, but he did a really, really good job, and because of that, we were able to attack with more numbers, and for me, it was really important, but they did a really good job with that. I am a bit disappointed for the goal that we conceded, because again, with a lot of respect, but this is football. They can do it 10 times. I'm not sure that the ball is going to be perfect like this. Well done, good cross, but half volley, the cross like this, and after that the head, half head, and the face and the shoulders. But well done. But this is football. That's why this is so difficult. What we try to do, but again, well done defensively. We did, I think in second half they did have a shot or something like that, and first half they have 1 or 2. But like I said, yes, we want to be good offensively, but we want to be also really good defensively, and that's why I'm pleased with the game that we had.
And can you just give an update on the recovery of Lassie and also Rudy?
You decided to change today? Well done. Well done, well done. Lassie is back. To be honest with you, he could have been on the bench, but in the last game. But I said, no, I'm gonna wait another week. So we'll see this week. But he's back. He's able to burst again. He's able to come back about what he likes to do, to take on the guy 1v1 and to change the rhythm. So he's close to come back. And Mr. Rodi, the same in terms of. Step by step, small steps, but he's going better. So in terms of timeline, I don't know because this is day to day. But the most important is he was down a bit last week, but now he's back on track. So we'll see.
We talked to Mo and Max a little bit about what it's like as a player, right at the end of a transfer window, a little bit of uncertainty. You never know a teammate might be coming or going. What's it like for a coach on the final days of a transfer window?
No, this is like Wall Street. Because everything can happen. That's why I was late, because I had a discussion with Issa regarding a few stuff. So no, this is part of our job, to be honest with you. We are ready for that. The players I know also, so the institution is better than everything, so we can go above that. And I know that they can be trade, or they can stay, or a new player can come. This is the way it is. But for me, the most important is to put a good culture, a good environment in place, knowing that we respect everybody, and this is part of the job. I know that if I'm losing few games, I could be in trouble, and this is the way it is. And if when we win, we are the best, apparently, So this is the balance that we have to find, but. They are professionals. I know that this is part of the game, and we are like this. And for myself, like I said, I take it easy. I'm not a guy who are going crazy with that, because I believe that if we do our job well, we should be able to leave this situation, in the normal way. So this is what we are trying to do.
Any insight on the conversation you were having with Lisa?
I was thinking about you as a center back, so maybe you can be the center back.
One more thing I do want to ask. Obviously, Duan is moving on to San Jose. Can you just talk about that decision and how that kind of came about?
Yeah, first of all, massive respect for Duan, really great guy, good player, obviously too. But listen, he didn't improve the way I wanted. And I think he learned a lot of things. But after that, he improved a bit, but not as I wanted. And it was good also for him to go back with Bruce. And good for him. So that's why, so when this is part of the life of a player, when there is a certain thing that they are good, but this is not good enough. Regarding not the quality of the player, but what we are looking for. So this is it was good also for the club to do it. So good for him also to do it. So we did it. So he's happy, we are happy, and again, massive respect for this guy, because this is a great guy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, everybody.
Trust me, you don't want me on the last